in memory of those angels who have left their legacies for us to carry on after the Texas flood, especially those of the Mystic campus. The first one I would like to read out her legacy is Kathleen. She was a light, a fierce advocate for children, and a joyful soul who made everyone feel seen and loved. She was a counselor at Camp Mystic and was set to study at UT Austin this fall, studying special education. Kathleen is the Camp Mystic counselor. She was born in 2006, so young, and the youngest in the family, but she was mighty. From the very beginning, she had a larger-than-life personality and a voice that demanded to be heard. Kathleen attended the parish school to address her speech issues, where she not only found her voice but also discovered her calling. It was there that her deep compassion for others took root, especially for those with special needs and learning differences. This experience inspired her lifelong dedication to the field of special education. She embraced all aspects of high school life, and she stood out as a student and a friend. As a member of the Future Teachers Program, Kathleen served the Apple program for autistic children for 2 years, served as a chapter president and a member of associations. She was selected to lead the Senior Girl Spirit organization, named Life of the Party, by her class of 2025 classmates. Spent countless hours volunteering. Not surprisingly, Kathleen devoted her countless volunteer hours to organizations serving the special needs in community. Her dedication to volunteering earned her the President Volunteer Service Award. She was to be a special education major and ultimately planned to become a special education teacher. Her happy place was Camp Mystic in Hunt, Texas. It was the place she longed to be and where she thrived most. A Mystic camper from 2015 to 2024. And then now, having been the first to submit her application as the camp's counselor, she was so thrilled to return to Mystic Camp this summer as a first-time counselor. She was eager to give back to the place that gave her so much. Kathleen was a counselor for the Bible Inn cabin. We have no doubt that alongside friend and co-counselor Chloe Childress, Kathleen gave those sweet girls the best camp experience imaginable during their time together before the flood. Kathleen was an absolute force to be reckoned with, a fierce person who was filled with energy and spunk. She had an infectious personality, and she lit up every room she walked into. She was insanely funny and loved to make people laugh and entertain them with silly videos. She was tough. Kathleen was a hero who sacrificed her own life to try to save the lives of her Bible Inn campus. We have no doubt her Christian faith strengthened her to the end. Her Bible, which was found at Camp Mystic, highlights Revelation 21, verse 4. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things has passed away. Kathleen profoundly touched the lives of so many. The special needs students she taught, her friends, teachers, and classmates, and the campus, counselors, staff, and owners of Camp Mystic. But mostly, she touched the lives of her immediate family. Her fierce and loving spirit will forever live on in them. The Catherine Veruso Legacy Foundation has been established in her honor, a lasting tribute to her life, her values, and the people she loved so much. A central focus will be supporting children, especially those with special needs, because helping them was something Catherine wholeheartedly committed to. Her legacy will live on through a foundation created in her honor. So let's pass on her legacy in any areas that we are called, we are interested in, or we are thrived for. May God bless us. The second one, whose legacy I would like to invite all of us to pass on, is Lucy Dillon. I'm not sure whether I pronounce her last name well. Never mind. Lucy, I call her, who was a tender soul whose bright spirit lit up every corner of her Spring Branch neighborhood. An 8-year-old girl with a heart so big, it seemed to hold the world. You have known her by her infectious grin, the one that danced across her face as she dripped a basketball with dreams of college course, or by the gentle way she would comfort a friend with a hug that felt like home. A rising third grader at Memorial Drive Elementary, Lucy was the kind of kid who made you feel seen. A love for her family and friends pouring out in every laugh and every kind word. She was the heartbeat of her community, a little girl with a huge heart. On July 4th, this day, the darkest day, the brutal flash floods that tore through Camp Mystic in Kerr County stole Lucy from us. One of the many young lives lost in the chaos along the Guadalupe River. Her family's anguish is palpable. Her mother, her father, all her family members share how Lucy's excitement for camp turned to silence when the waters rose, leaving a void where her giggles once rang. Lucy's body was found after days of desperate searching, a moment that broke hearts across Houston, where she lived on Memorial Drive. The pain is raw, a wound that cuts deep. As loved ones remember her final moments filled with hope and her love for basketball, a dream now, we can say, a dream no longer can be fulfilled in the tears of those who knew her. Lucy's legacy is a call to hold tight to what matters. Her family speaks of her huge heart, a trait that's shown in her friendship. In her passion for the game she adored, the community has rallied with tributes and prayers flooding in, honoring a girl who lived with such joy. Though the floods took her too soon, Lucy's light endures, her spirit lived in every bounce of a basketball, every act of kindness, and every memory of her radiant smile. So let us pass this legacy on. The third one, Molly David. She was one of the 25 young campers at Camp Mystic who lost their lives. Molly's presence brought joy and inspiration to everyone who knew her. She lived generously, loved deeply, and left a lasting impression on those hearts far and wide. To honor Molly's life, her family is asking people to donate to the Molly Davis Fund. So let us pass her legacy on. The fourth one is an 8-year-old girl whose name is Renee. Beyond, she is a beloved camper too from this Camp Mystic. The family has pledged 1 million through flood relief efforts. Renee was joyful, kind, and full of life. Her legacy will help lead others in the midst of sorrow, just as she did in her short but shining time here. We can continue her legacies and all those angels' legacies. Let's continue to the fifth one. Also an 8-year-old girl, Abby. She tragically lost her life in the flood. Her parents shared that Abby had a magical life force that filled the room with light and laughter. Her quirky sense of humor and the mischievous twinkle in her beautiful blue eyes made her a magnet for others, many of whom claimed her as their best friends. So we'll go on to the sixth one, Anna Margaret, who was only 8 years old too, but her light could fill a room. She was confident, kind of full of energy and laughter, the kind of child who hugged tightly, laughed loudly, and made everyone feel like they mattered. She loved sports, performing, and time spent with her friends. Camp Mystic was one of her favorite places on earth. So on that day when the river rose so fast, the floods so devastating, then Margaret's life was taken. Her family caused her a sunburst of joy. Her teacher said that she had a heart that reached beyond her years. Her friend remembered her as the first one to cheer, to dance, to share a smile when someone needed it most. Though her time here was so short, her impact was deep, and the love she gave still echoed. So when we pass on her legacy, we also echoes her love, her joy, her kindness, her sunshine. In memory of the seventh angels of the mystic camper, her name was Chloe Childress. Her cousins share a beautiful raw tribute about the bond they share that which has blown her away. She said that their bond began before their birth and will never be broken. Chloe was more than a best friend, she said. She was her light, her strength, her constant support. She remembered Chloe's bravery, her kindness, and her deep faith. Chloe brought joy to everyone, from childhood to the campers at Camp Mystic. And in her final moments with the girls in the camp as a counselor, she was thinking of all those girls. Thank you for sharing the memories with all those angels. We mourn everyone who died and is still missing. Chloe died as a true hero, trying to save her little campus. The eighth one, I think the name should be Eloise, who is also 8 years old. She's the whirlwind of warmth, whose electric smile and boundless compassion for animals could melt the coldest day. A tireless girl who launched her own dog walking service this summer to fund rescues, donating 25% of every penny earned because she loved spaghetti, but a lot more than she loved dogs. Now, in the soul-crushing void of her loss, the heart of fractures swept away in the flood at the camp. On that day, leaving family and community drowning in grief for the bright spirit who has brought laughter and light to every life she touched. Alice was a joyful force who made friends effortlessly. Her profound love for animals shone brightly, reflecting the purity and kindness of her heart. Her legacy endures as a testament to pure joy and selfless compassion, a call to nurture the vulnerable as she did. Though the floods claimed her far too soon, her spirit lives in every wagging tail rescued, every hug shared, and unbreakable warmth she left behind. The ninth one of the camper who has lost their lives, I would like all of us to remember and pass on her legacy is Jane Marie Hunt. Also, a 9-year-old girl. We're so sad that most of them are only 8 or 9 years old. She was a light that could never be extinguished. Her contagious smile and kind spirit touched every heart. She was born on May 8, 2016 in Dallas, the beloved daughter of her parents. She was also deeply cherished by her grandparents. Jane was a brilliant student at her school, gifted in both mathematics and arts. She invented a pinball games, such a clever girl, won the prestigious Golden Art Award just at 9 years old, and had her artwork selected for the 2025 District Art Show. She shone on stage as a Scuttle in The Little Mermaid, excelled in basketball, and eagerly looked forward to tennis and volleyball in the coming season. Lots of activities and interests. She loved being a Girl Scout and couldn't wait for cookie selling season. What a talented girl, so energetic. She lived her faith with love. Of course, this is most important, to keep her faith to the end, no matter how old she is. Spreading joy, building friendship without boundaries, and always thinking of others before herself. Though she is no longer with us, Jane remains a lasting symbol of love and joy, an enduring voice that calls us to love deeply in a fragile world. So though they are young, their lives are taken away too soon, but they has already lived a very meaningful life in such a short period, all of them, no matter 8, 9 or 19, 20 years old. Their life are short, but has lots of impact. They influence people. Their legacy will be passed on to help more, to strengthen more, to light up more in this fragile world. So I think besides of remembering them, praying for their families, feel sad for all those lost, what we can do is to pass the legacies on and try to support what they have been supporting, and then learn from them, learn from their energy, their strength, their passion, their love for any person or animals or any art or any activities. So no matter how long we can enjoy our life, we enjoy our life every day. May God bless us more. And of course, there are so many other angels from this, not only from this camp, but from the neighborhood destroyed by this truck, this tragic flood. Their story also are worth us to pass on, to continue, to cherish. May God bless us.